Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing something really exciting. I'll be unboxing the paint marker art kit I've developed with Mossery. It was really cool to see the final product in person because I also had no idea what it will look like. I had no idea the type of sleeve they would use on the packaging or the design that would go with it. Overall, I'm so happy to see the final result. So let's take a look at what's inside. We created this little artist note card so I can include some personal messages to anyone who buys the art kit. Inside this canvas bag, we have two small paper bags containing the art supplies. We'll take a look at those later. Inside the bubble wrap, we have some more really exciting things. We have the paint marker practice workbook, which includes the fully colored guidebook inside. Inside this envelope, we have some artist merchandise, some prints and note cards. And finally, inside this really beautifully designed gift box, we have the paint marker sketchbook covered with a slip-on book cover designed by me. It also comes with a really cute bookmark. Inside the sketchbook, we have Mosstober, which I think is a collection of Inktober drawings. The paper inside the sketchbook is a 260 GSM paper, which is very smooth and coated, suitable for acrylic markers. So in the second gift box, we have the second book cover designed by me for this art kit. It's a small village town in Japan at night. It also comes with a really pretty bookmark. Taking a closer look at the cover, it has a really nice matte finishing. I'm not sure the exact term, but it has a very soft, velvety texture. When you open the book cover, you will see that it is a slip-on book cover. You can easily slip in the previously shown sketchbook in here. I think it's such a great idea that it's basically a refillable sketchbook. You can purchase refill sketchbooks to put in these covers. So now let's take a look at the artist merchandise. So I sent over all of my scans and they were able to print these two really beautiful prints. It's roughly 6 inch by 8 inch. And as for the note cards, I decided to include some previous Japan drawings. Fun fact, all of the drawings in the art kit and in 21 Days in Japan booklet, they're all based on the same trip to Japan. These cards are really cute. You can put them in the envelope provided and send it to a friend if you want. So now let's take a look at the most important book of this art kit, the practice workbook and guidebook. So inside the workbook, the first thing you'll see is the fully colored guidebook. And inside the guidebook is the essence of this art kit. You'll be able to find all of the art theory pages that I've prepared and all the techniques needed for you to better understand and learn how to use acrylic markers. And in the following pages, we have the painted, finished examples of what's included in the workbook. The workbook basically is your homework book. You will be able to recreate everything that's in the guidebook with line work already provided. I made sure my line work was light enough to represent the look of pencil on paper. So the pages are arranged intentionally. We start off at the beginner level with simple shapes such as flowers and leaves. We have a page of food, a page of people, and then we go into more complicated shapes as well as architecture. I'm glad these line work of temple and shrine are printed pretty big on the page because there are a lot of details to go into. And then we go into some simple compositions. Although they're simpler than the architecture pages, I think it's a different type of skill that I'm trying to show, which is the ability to develop appealing composition. And then finally, we move on to the most complicated portion, which are these complex compositions with a lot of intricate detail. Don't be intimidated by the complex line work, just think of it as filling in color shapes that work against each other. I think this is such a great way for anyone who's interested in acrylic markers to get used to the medium and to paint and experiment on these Japanese compositions. So finally, let's take a look at the art supply included in this art kit. We have a washi tape for masking out composition. We have the HB pencil, which I personally use for my acrylic drawing. And we have the Micron 01 black pen for any thin black outlines. And lastly, we have an eraser. So in the second paper bag, you will find two small cards. The first one will show you all of the corresponding English color names of the Japanese names on the markers. The second is a sticker in case you want to label all of the markers. So I was the one that picked these 15 markers. For the fine tip markers, I went with a beautiful range of colors that will cover most of your drawing needs. For the extra fine tip markers, there is black and white that's used for highlight and detail. And finally, we have light blue in medium tip, which is great for sky. So that's everything that's included in this art kit, and out of everything, my favorite has to be the guidebook. This is the first time that I've developed such a comprehensive guide in understanding how to use acrylic marker and explaining how to blend and create colors. I would be really happy if these pages would better help you guys understand color, especially with acrylic marker. We decided on a Japan theme for this art kit, and immediately I knew what I wanted to draw. I pulled out of my old photos from my trips. Most of the bigger drawings are based on locations I went to. Some of the small drawings are based on reference I found online. Overall, it was such a fun project for me to be working on. If you end up doing some of the quote-unquote homework in the workbook, I would love to see them. Please feel free to post them on Instagram and tag me and Mossery. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to work on more exciting projects and share with you guys on this channel.